All right, hey. Sid's gang. Nice, I don't see you guys yet, but okay, I'm on, FYI, I'm on West server, West USA. That's why I don't see you. I could try to go to you. Let me go to Southeast Asia, hang on. Let's see if I see you now. Runway 24 left. Alright, anybody's on, hey guys, welcome, welcome. Thanks Sid for the raid. I don't see the crew yet, but I'm over here on runway 24 left, KLAX, Los Angeles. Yeah, it's not a radio station, by the way. Just hovering around, just hovering around. You guys all switch over to West USA. Let me go back. West USA, West USA. Let's see if that works. I'm seeing you on chat, but I'm not seeing you on my screen for some reason. Alright, I wish I knew where you guys were. Let me come up here a little higher. Yeah, LAX is kind of busy today. This is real time LA. I think we may have a server issue. So yeah, I'm server. Right now I'm on Southeast Asia. So if you guys are out there. Look at them all lining up to take off. I see Captain over there. Captain CK. There's Cap. Okay, so we're, yeah, okay, there's one of you. I'm hovering over 24 left, bub. We can continue. I was going to maybe just kind of do a quick LA, Orange County, up and down the coast kind of tour, maybe Catalina. I'm over here hovering over 24 left. We'll wait for everybody to gather up, if anybody's still on. Thanks for joining in. Sid, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Love you, man. Okay, so here's the, okay, there's CK. And we can switch to planes, whatever. We can decide that if everybody shows up down here. There's some folks, okay. Well, those are all airliners. There's Captain. Whoa, 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 up, 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 up. Oh, no. What happened? Let's go up. Whoa. That was fortunate. Busy today on LAX. Look at this. All right, Sid guys, Sid group, if you're around. Speed over here at 24 left. CK, why don't you pick a landing spot? Are you in a helicopter or a plane? Can't tell from here. Just waiting for the SID squadron to gather up. If they're not, if you guys aren't coming, that's fine. CK, looks like it's just you and me, man. I don't see anybody else. I don't see anybody else. Everybody else took off. All right, well, I'll give it another couple of minutes. Captain Cocktail. Okay, I got it. Okay, we'll wait. We're waiting. I'm trying to read the chat at the same time, so yeah, cool. We'll hang. We're just kind of hovering around. We're just hovering around. So anyways, welcome to the stream, you guys. Appreciate you being on board. I'm known for my crash landings and screw-ups. Oh, you're in a... Shows like you're in a plane, dude. That's kind of weird. Multiplayer issues. Multiplayer issues. Okay. Hovering over LAX. Hoping that we don't get hit by a big airliner or something. Yeah, normally I stream A320 and 737 occasionally this bell. Captain Cocktail, hovering over 24 right. Oh, you are in a plane, okay. Well, I mean, I could switch to a plane. Nah, I'm going to keep the chopper. Alright. Okay, cool. Well, I don't know if anybody else is coming on the stream, buddy. So let's do an LA tour. It's kind of foggy in LA. There's a fog upon LA. Let's do a little LA tour. Let's go down the coast here. Right in the takeoff pattern. Let's head down the coast. You with me, or should we hang out here at the airport and wait for people? Alright, cool. Captain Cocktail, mix me up a strong one. Mix me up a strong one. Okay, here we go. If I can stabilize. LAX, Pacific Ocean, here we go. So, looks like we're probably, I know the area sort of well. I think this is like El Segundo, Coast Highway. Coast Highway runs all the way up and down. Yeah, this is El Segundo right here. How do you get that plane to hover? That's interesting. Let's see if we can keep this from being post-apocalyptic looking too. There's the oil reserves heading down the coast. El Segundo, probably Redondo Beach coming up. Kill that communication. We don't need that. Alright. Cruising down the coast. Interesting things to see. I'll see if I can remember. Well, there's Redondo Pier. Of course, this is not my neck of the woods. This is kind of a rough neighborhood. Some nice spots, but it's kind of rough. Catalina will be off to the right. Maybe we'll cruise over to Catalina in a little bit. What you're seeing there is what we call the early morning coastal inversion layer. That's the fog that forms every morning in the summer over LA. Ah, cool. Yeah, this is pretty close to real for what happens in LA. It's not perfect, of course. And I'm not sure how much my system is maxing this out. I didn't even know this little marina was here. So this must be the Redondo Marina. Rex Adams. So Rex Adams is a weather add-on. I think we should switch over to Hawaii. Anybody in for that? Well, Cap, looks like it's just you and me from the Sid stream. Oh, Doctor was on the Sid stream too. Maybe he'll join us. I don't know. Oh, so you know the area. Okay. Superbo. This has got to be, Palos Verdes coming up here. Oh, Superbo, your twin. How come I'm not seeing him? Yeah, I'm new to Sid's group. I appreciate your joining though, man. This is it's pretty cool that Sid's been doing that. He's really cool. He stopped by and helped me and Doc out yesterday on my stream with the multiplayer settings. We were having some really serious issues in Vegas. We're heading over Long Beach here shortly. Try to get out of the fog a little bit. It's foggy on the coast. See if there's some breaks in the action. Let's go inland a little bit, get out of the fog. California coastline in the morning. Yeah, it's pretty much like this. Okay. Superbo. Superbo. So Superbo's flying a KLM. What? But he's changed. That's weird. Look at this. Very funny. You're a little bit low on your altitude there, KLM. Let's go over there on the coast. That's Long Beach down there. Let's head on down there. Where are we flying to? We're heading down the California coast, but it's a little foggy. California coastline. Thanks for joining. That's funny. Super Boss, that's funny, man. How you doing? Thanks for joining, you guys. Oh yeah, we're just heading down California. I think this is like should be Long Beach coming up. That's funny. We're seeing you as a jet. Where the hell are you? That's funny. Yeah, here we go. This is Long Beach area. That would be the Vincent Thomas Bridge right there. There's the cruise ships. Vincent Thomas Bridge. There's the port. That's funny. Superboats. I think, let me see. Hang on a sec. We'll do this real quick. Yeah, West USA. West USA. Set the multiplayer button, okay. I think my multiplayer button is already set to see all players. Hang tight. Let's see what you're talking about. See you later, Cat. Sid's on board. Not sure why I'm not seeing everybody. That's kind of bizarre. See Wheelie. Settings online multiplayer switch. Off and on again. Alright, let's do that. Settings. Online multiplayer switch. Off and on. Save and back. Okay, did that. Let's hover here for a moment. There's Super Glow. Here's Wheelie. Captain Cocktail, have a great day. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate your being on. Anybody that's actually on at the moment, appreciate it. I can't tell at this point. Soup, I changed it, so I don't know. Maybe everybody's still on Southeast. Looks like some storm clouds over there. Let's get the hell away from there. So you need to do that every time you change servers. I'm guessing because we're only seeing a couple of people here that it's probably it. Let's go ahead and change the Southeast server. If you're still on, let's change the Southeast server and see it you're on. I think I should change back to Southeast because I don't see any of the group. Okay. Huntington Harbor. Thanks for your patience. This is like my third time on multi. Ah, there you are. Yeah, this is Huntington Harbor right here. Huntington Beach. This is actually Sunset Beach right here. Cruising down the California coast. I mean, I see Wheelie out there flying in the same direction. I'm not sure if he's with the group or not. Huntington Beach Pier coming up shortly. Dog Beach. That's nice. We have a freighter spawned right into the back bay there. There's the wetlands. It's my old stomping ground, so I kind of know it a little bit. That's Coast Highway right there. We just passed Seal Beach and Sunset Beach. Coming up on some interesting spots here pretty shortly. John Wayne Airport will be on our left. Alright, streaming live on Twitch today. We're also on YouTube, by the way. So it's Albie Simmer on Twitch, and it's Alblock7267 on YouTube. We try to stream all the time. The times vary. So I got up early today because I saw Sid. And I thought I'd jump in. Alright, here's the pier. That's Dog Beach we just went past. Those are lifeguard stations. Huntington Beach Pier. It's looking pretty apocalyptic down there, those trees. Not sure why that's happening. Those are all supposed to be palm trees. There's the Hilton. Coming up on Newport Beach, here's the jetty, or the ocean outlet. This is South Huntington. Starting to clear up a little bit outside. That's a coal fire plant over there on Coast Highway. Little California tour. This is the left coast. Alright, now this is Newport Beach. Interesting fact right in here. This is the River Street section of Newport Beach. Down in here, some of these big houses. Dennis Rodman lives here. He lives right in here. And we have Hoag Hospital coming up on the left. That's where John Wayne died. That's Hoag Hospital on the left. Alright, and here's Newport Beach proper. That's what they call the peninsula. Look at that. Look at those guys spawning into the back bay. That's pretty crazy. Not sure why that happens. Famous surf spot right there, that little jetty, that's the Wedge. Actually, that's not the Wedge, that's Balboa Pier. This is Balboa Island. I see LP, I'm not sure if LP is with us or not. Yeah, that's supposed to be Balboa Pier, but it looks kind of like it's fallen into the sea. Oh, that's you. Alright, LP Spice. This is the Wedge. Just kind of stop here for a moment. The Wedge and Corona Del Mar. Right there's Fashion Island right there, Newport Coast. Pelican Hills. Pretty cool golf course. Yeah, Newport Coast right along in here, that's where Kobe Bryant lived. This is your helicopter tour pilot speaking. Wheelfly, who's that? That's not one of ours. Pelican Hills, trippy golf course. Down Coast Highway, we're coming up on Laguna Beach. This is Crystal Cove. coming up on the right. For those of you that don't know the California coastline, I know Sid's coming here in the near future. This is what I'd be touring if I were you guys. You want to check out California. Alright, here's Crystal Cove coming up. This beach right here is called 3.0. There's a house on the point here. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, he's there. There's a house there. It's pretty cool. I don't know who owns that house. Alright, this is North Laguna. Laguna Beach coming up. I believe this is, no, we're still not, we're not at Main Beach yet. Oh yeah, this is South Laguna, I've already passed it. Let's turn around here real quick. Yeah, there we go. Down to Laguna Beach. That's Main Beach right here. And Laguna Canyon. That would be Laguna Canyon Road off to the right. And it lets out right down here onto Main Beach. Yeah, it's looking pretty much like Laguna Canyon, that's for sure. Yep, this is Laguna. But once again, thanks for anybody who's joining from Sid Squadron. Appreciate everything that Sid does, man. He's awesome, and appreciate everybody from the group that's joining here today. Much thanks for that. All right, South Laguna coming up. We'll be heading into Dana Point here shortly. LP, how do you get that plane to do that? Is that a chopper or where are you in? Oh, you're in an H-60, okay. H-160. it may be slightly more maneuverable than this funky old belt. Right, this is North Dana Point. Oh, it's a Blackhawk, okay. That's still got to be more maneuverable than this old thing. Dana Point coming up. This is Dana Point right here in Dana Point Harbor. Great seafood place down here in the harbor called John's. We go to all the time. And I live out in the desert. I live 150 miles from here. But we come down here every now and then and just to get the seafood. John's will be right down in here where the boat dock is. That's Dana Point Harbor. And the famous Doheny Beach right here. This is where the Beach Boys used to hang out. That's Doheny right below us. That's a famous surf spot all along here. Famous surf spot. Coast Highway runs along. It's a nice section of the coast to drive down. All these houses down here. They always get flooded out though when there's big surf. These houses all along in here always end up getting beat up. During certain weather events. Thanks for joining again, you guys. Really do appreciate it. If you can, like and share, follow, whatever you want to do. Appreciate you being on board. Yeah, like I said, most of the time on my streams I'm doing cold and dark. A320, Phoenix, Pmdg 737-8, and the occasional Dreamliner or 777. Let's turn left here. This is San Clemente now. That's San Clemente Beach, north. Downtown. San Clemente Pier right there. I wonder why the piers look like they're submerged. That's kind of weird. I don't know what you guys see though. The piers don't look too real to me. But that is San Clemente Pier supposedly. Looks like shit, really. Railroad tracks run all along the coast, so that's where the Amtrak coastliner runs. This is San Clemente. Somewhere along down in here is where Nixon used to live. I don't remember exactly the spot. LP Spice of Life. LP, are you familiar with this area? coming into Pendleton now, Camp Pendleton. Actually, this is still San Clemente. You've been down here then. That's supposed to be the nuclear power plant right there, so it doesn't really look like that. That's kind of weird. This is San Onofre coming into Pendleton. Yeah, that's the nuke. So there's supposed to be two giant round nuclear reactors here, but they don't show it. I wonder why. Let's look afterwards. Yeah, they're not there. Alright, 5 freeway south of San Diego. That's pretty good. From up here, it kind of does really look like this. The closer down to the ground you get, the less realistic it gets. Alright, it was a little foggy down in San Diego this morning, looks like. So let's, I don't know if we need to go to San Diego. I'm gonna pull up here, and this is the helicopter pads where they practice Cobra landings. Pendleton. It's going to set down here, and I'm going to do that. I'll try the reset again on the multiplayer. Okay, the pressure's on. The pressure's on. Whoa, hard landing, okay. Let's see if we can do a quick reset on multiplayer. Hopefully you guys are still on here. So switch it on and off, you said. Now let's go back and resume. So I see your name tag, LP, but I don't see the helicopter. That's weird. I don't know why that is. that be? I guess nobody else is showing up. We may have lost them all. Yeah, I did that. I'll do it again. Let's try that. So are you seeing the rest of them? Because I'm not. I still see you. I did a reset again. Wheel fly. Ah, wheel fly, you're with us. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you were with us or not. Yeah, no one else. Just the three of us at this point. Okay, let's go up again. Anti-chip. I don't know who that is. Let's keep on heading down the 5 freeway here. This is Camp Pendleton. This is where the Marines do all of their training. We'll try to stay below the weather. Looks like it's raining down there, maybe.
Motion detected at the outdoor campsite.
Ah, there goes my security cam. Alright, so we got anti-chip. We got wheel fly. Got LP. I'm giving you guys nicknames, okay? And terrain is looking kind of blocky down here. I wonder if it's just because it's not mapped that good. Lots of helicopter pads here because this is where the Cobra base is. Yeah, I got to go pretty soon too. So we're gonna end up maybe somewhere around Del Mar. I'll land and we'll call it a day. So I got to get off the stream too. But you guys are always welcome to join in. If you see me, Albie Simmer, you're always welcome to join in. I think you guys like to do multi. You know, just pop in. If I'm doing something you want to do multi, we can do it. Just let me know. I'm open to suggestions always. And I think I'm fairly easy to get along with. Whoa, don't crash though. LP for Les Paul. That's interesting that you say that. I've got 3 Les Pauls. For some reason I can't get any altitude here now. Let's see. Let me see if I can show you in a second here. When we sit down, I'll do a cam view of my guitar collection. Yeah, that was a close call there. This is Oceanside coming up. Oceanside Vista, North San Diego County. Soon to be in Del Mar. What kind of Paul do you got, LP? Burst, Gold Top, Studio. Oh, you got an Epi. Okay, I got one too. I got an Epi. I think it's a junior, and maybe a standard. And I've got a Burgundy 2020 Studio and a 59 reissue Sunburst, Cherry Sunburst, Gibson. Looks like we're in Solana Beach, Del Mar. Wow. I got all stock shit on mine. And I got a good buddy who's really good at tweaking it so that when it goes out of, when a neck needs to be adjusted, he's always able to get it just right back to perfect again. Okay, so this would be, if I see if I remember, this is San Elijo Lagoon. We're just past Carlsbad. Coming up on Del Mar. We'll try to set it down somewhere near Del Mar and call it a day. The Carlsbad's further down. I'm sorry, that was Solana Beach. I'll give you guys a quick tour of the cave. So as I set this thing down before we call it a day. Once again, thanks Sid. I don't know if you're watching, if you're out there. Really appreciate what you do, and you're helping me out and stuff. And I do this for fun. I don't do it for any other reason, really. Now this must be Carlsbad because that's the coal plant. There's 2 coal plants on the coast. This is Carlsbad for sure. Solana Beach coming up. Coast Highway. I think we'll just set her down here in this field or something like it. Come on, baby. Yeah, we'll set it down here. Okay, there's LP. LP Spice of Life. And then good to know that you're a Les Paul guy. I've got 2 Strats also. I'll show you in a minute here real quick before we end. Thanks for being on the stream, you guys. I appreciate it. I was streaming a little bit before I joined Sid at Macau. That was an interesting... That was a nice soft touchdown for once. Wow. I'm surprised I did that. So let's see who we got gathered. We got LP there. I think we lost... Metal Moss? Metal Moss. Okay. And wheelie. Okay, so that's it. Let's go ahead and I'll give you a quick tour. Thanks for joining. Here's a quick tour of the studio. Let's get the cam going here. There's the Wall of Fame. So Fender Jazz Bass 5-string. Oh, I did that already. Hang on, let me do that again. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, I got it good. Let's do that setting again. I'm going to do the setting to see else who's around real quick, just to check. Well, I don't know why it's doing that. That's interesting. Okay, hang on one sec. Settings. Close that. I don't know why that's even up. Online. Multiplayer off on. Show multiplayer in close proximity off on. Save and back. Resume. Okay. Let's go back to the collection here real quick so I can show you guys what's going on. 1959 Les Paul reissue. Sunburst, Cherry Sunburst. 2020 Les Paul Studio. There's the Epiphone Les Paul. That is a Ibanez SDGR Studio. Next to it is an Epiphone Dove. On the back wall, that's a 60th anniversary Stratocaster. Gretsch drum kit. Tascam Model 24 mixing board. And that's a that's a 2000 red Strat. There you have it. Okay, you guys, thanks for joining today. I really appreciate you guys joining in and participating. And again, special thanks to Sid for you know, allowing me to host a raid. And I appreciate the raid. I'm sorry everybody didn't get over. They probably took off at the beginning, or maybe they're on the other server. So yeah, man, no problem. You know, I'll do other stuff. I like to do stuff by request too. So if you guys have a place that you want me to fly to, and you're ever on the stream, just tell me. Let's stop and go somewhere else. So I'm happy to do that. I kind of do it on the fly. I do it ad lib. Now the Airbus and the 737 stuff, I plan on those flights, but I haven't done a multiplayer with the big jets yet. Cool, you guys. I appreciate you being on. Have a great day. Thanks again, Sid. Apologize if I missed anybody's name because my vision isn't that good and the chat screen is pretty small, so I'm trying to work that out. Thanks for being on board, and have yourselves a great day. I don't have somebody to rate. Let me see if I can find somebody to rate. I'm not even sure how to rate. Let's see here. Yeah, I have to figure out how to raid. We'll do that some other time. You guys know how to get to the next stream, so I'll let you have at it. Okay, folks, have a great day. Thanks for joining.